Everything was altered by Kusama. The Shiba Inu may be elevated to new heights as a result of a recent significant revelation. Analysts are dropping their signals. A few zeros may be removed from the price in the near future. What is transpiring, and why is this a game-changing development? Well, allow me to elaborate. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. The whole Shiba Inu society is in a state of disarray as a result of a recent significant development. The conflagration was recently ignited by Kusama. He abruptly disclosed a significant revelation regarding the future of the Shiba Inu, and I can assure you that it is not mere hyperbole. This has the capacity to fundamentally alter the game. According to Kusama, a significant event is in the works. We are not merely discussing a standard update or minor modification. This is a development that has the potential to cause a significant ripple effect throughout the entire digital currency industry. If the scenario he is hinting at is realized, it could be the impetus Shiba Inu requires to finally eliminate a few of the zeros that have been glaring at us for months. However, the most extraordinary aspect is that it does not conclude there. Currently, there is an unusual occurrence with the plots. Extremely peculiar. This is being referred to as an anomaly by analysts. The chart is exhibiting a movement that has not been observed in a considerable amount of time, and it may be indicative of a significant event that is imminent. You may now be pondering whether this information has already had an effect. In the opinion of one analyst, the answer is unquestionably affirmative. He observed that Shiba Inu is exhibiting signs of significant fortitude. The price is increasing and demonstrating a strong increase in momentum. The energy is palpable. Interest is surging, trading volumes are increasing, and a greater number of individuals are participating. And if this persists, we may be witnessing a movement that doubles the current pace, or possibly even more. The market's reaction and the significant amount of focus from the community are presenting an ideal scenario for a possible breakout. I am under the impression that we are on the brink of something significant, given the enigmatic nature of Kusama's announcement and the peculiar behavior of the charts. And if the Shiba Inu truly takes off from this point, will those aspirations of losing a few digits be realized? Maybe they will become a reality sooner than we anticipated. Consequently, what transpired? Certainly, the Shiba Inu community has recently received an astonishing update, and it is directly from the source. A brief yet impactful excerpt from the brand new Shiba Inu AI white paper, which was authored by Kusama himself, was recently shared by an account affiliated with Shiba Inu, Shibarium. This is not your typical crypto update, to put it mildly. This is significant, world-changing material. Kusama's white paper, which was discreetly released recently, is unambiguous. He presents a dystopian, audacious idea of the future in which AI is not merely a tool. It is a dominant force that is interwoven into every aspect of existence. We are discussing the integration of AI into our residences, factories, and enterprises. He even claims to have observed the genuine future, and it is not precisely a sci-fi film. Kusama asserts that the future will be governed by a variety of AI. They are AI that is centralized, the kind that dictates how we believe, act, and behave, and monitors and regulates what remains of humanity. Then there is the resistance, a decentralized AI. It is generated by constructors who refuse to submit to authority. Kusama refers to them as freedom fighters. These are the individuals who are developing decentralized technology, similar to the situation with Shiba Inu. Additionally, there are enterprise AI systems that are specifically designed for business purposes, as well as auxiliary and ancillary AI systems that operate in the background to enable all other systems. Then, there is malicious AI, which he cautions will emerge to cause damage in the post-GPT era. In addition, Kusama cautions that anti-AI movements will resist, but they will also be monitored and analyzed. In essence, he is envisioning a future in which surveillance and control are ubiquitous, with the exception of those who advocate for decentralization. Therefore, how does this relate to the Shiba Inu? Well, here's the thing. This is not merely a dramatic science fiction prediction. Kusama is establishing a framework that explains the significance of Shiba Inu and its future. If Shiba Inu is incorporated into this decentralized AI motion, if it enables tools, applications, or platforms that serve as substitutes to centralized control, its value will not only increase, but it could expand. We are discussing the potential of the Shiba Inu to serve as a central figure in the future digital resistance, an image of independence, and a currency for decentralized AI systems and applications. Demand increases as Shiba Inu is adopted in various sectors, particularly AI-driven systems and services, while supply remains limited. And when that occurs, prices may increase, and zeros may be eliminated. Kusama's vision is not merely a mere fad. It is practical, and it is not confined to a distant future. This integration could occur at a quicker pace than anticipated due to the rapid adoption of AI and the rapid evolution of technology. If Shiba Inu truly becomes the native token in decentralized artificial intelligence ecosystems, it is not far-fetched to envision it ascending to heights that we have only previously imagined. Indeed, even surpassing the 1 cent threshold. So this is not merely another white document. This is a cautionary tone. It is a strategy. Even more significantly, it represents an immense opportunity for the Shiba Inu to emerge as a genuine juggernaut in the next phase of the Internet's development. Additionally, this is the case. The anticipation is already beginning to creep in. It is no longer merely idle talk or speculative speculation. The blockchain is beginning to exhibit significant signs of life. Shiba Inu is heating up, and the numbers are shouting. In recent times, there have been numerous transactions that involve the transfer of over 600 trillion Shiba Inu tokens. Allow that to settle in for a moment. This represents the most significant increase in volume that we have observed in the past month. This abrupt cessation activity is not a happenstance. It is typically a distinct indication that a significant event is either occurring or is imminent. Large holders, who possess substantial assets, typically exhibit this behavior shortly prior to the onset of significant volatility. This implies that a significant relocation is imminent, regardless of the outcome. However, there is some positive news. The current momentum is favorable. At present, Shiba Inu is conducting a test of its 200-day moving average, which is a critical long-term indicator. Historically, the initiation of a more robust upward trend is indicated when prices surpass this line and maintain it. In addition, the Shiba Inu has recently broken through a months-long stabilization zone, during which the price was stagnant for an extended period. That is a significant event. It signifies that the range that had previously hindered the Shiba Inu has been ultimately penetrated. Additionally, technical indicators are lighting up in green. This indicates a substantial level of prospective interest. Additionally, the volume is increasing, indicating that there is genuine momentum behind this initiative. Certainly, there may be temporary pauses or declines, and some traders may take profits. This is not mere speculation. As evidenced by the fact that the chart has finally woken up, billionaires are moving trillions of tokens, and Kusama's AI white paper is mind-blowing. The Shiba Inu is on the brink of a significant transformation. At present, the fundamentals, the price, and the community are all in alignment. If this energy continues to flow, it is possible that Shiba Inu will begin to eliminate those persistent zeros and that 1 cent desire. It appears to be less of a reverie and more of a countdown. Furthermore, this is not mere hyperbole. There is additional information. One of the most rapid on-chain activity increases in recent memory is presently occurring in Shiba Inu. We are discussing a surge in critical network metrics that exceeds 1.000,00%. That is not a negligible increase. That is an immense increment. The sudden surge in whale-sized trades and wallet moves over the past 90 days is the primary factor driving this phenomenon. What is the significance of this? This implies that significant stakeholders, such as institutions or ultra-wealthy owners, are either aggressively stockpiling Shiba Inu or making strategic maneuvers to establish themselves in advance of a significant event. They do not engage in this type of action unless they anticipate a significant event. This level of volatility typically functions as a warning light for significant price fluctuations. It is akin to the market extending just prior to a sprint. The occurrence of these activity surges is not arbitrary. In the past, they have appeared prior to significant rallies or even immediately prior to Shiba Inu achieving short-term highs. The market is either anticipating a significant breakout or responding to a news catalyst that has not yet completely emerged. Furthermore, this is what serves as an additional source of heat. Whales demonstrate confidence when they purchase or reposition in significant quantities. It implies that they are of the opinion that a substantial upward movement is not only feasible but also probable. They are not anticipating that retail traders will catch up. They are entering prior to the significant wave. However, what is your perspective on this matter? Comment in the space provided below. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it, and subscribe to the channel.